Hi, today we're going to be looking at fundraising. You can create different fundraising workflows for different funding rounds, or if you're an active investor. So if you would like to support your startups or your investments with their fundraising process, you can also use a fundraising workflow. So just a reminder, you can create the fundraising workflows from here, but let's just say for this example, we already have an existing one just so we can see how we can best utilize it. So let me look up fundraising and see what we have. So I'll go with fundraising fund two. Now in fundraising, you can track your LPs and the stages, any conversations that you're having about, well, investments or even potential LPs. So you do have a list view just so you can get an idea. You can also search, filter, and customize the columns that are viewed to you, especially if certain LPs only invest in certain types of funds, or maybe some of them are not available this year, maybe they're available next year. You can create different columns to track all of that. Now, if you want to get a broader view about what's going on in your fundraising workflow, then you can go ahead and click on the lines here and you'll be viewed with a Kanban view. Super great, especially if you just want to get an idea about what's going on. It's really, really helpful so that you also don't miss the last time that you spoke with a lot of the LPs and keep your relationship intact. So here I can see the last time we spoke with them is 2.5 months ago, 10 months ago, 8.5 months ago, 10.5 months ago. So a lot of them we haven't spoken in a long time. We need to reach out. This is the most recent one for us, and we need to reach out to them. So I can go ahead and click on active navigation, for example, and I can see here we spoke with them 3 times before. We added 3 notes before, and I can also see the key contact that we have there. And I can click here. And here I'll see the notes that we added. We have 1 note from October last year, 1 note from May, and another from January. If there was any email conversations that we're having with them that when we decide to sync our emails, which will come in a later video, you will be able to have all your email conversations with this LP about this specific fundraising round in here. So it's great to track. Now, if you want to export, this is also widely available and you can import into the fundraising. So if you just recently joined the system and you have a list of LPs for a specific fundraising round, then you can go ahead and import it in here. If somebody actually just gives you a new one, a couple years down the line, a new list of potential LPs, you can also insert that into the system. Now, a great way to keep track of all your investments, all your potential investors or LPs, obviously, just a reminder, you can move them across the pipeline. You can also actually go ahead and use set reminders. So this is actually across the system, but I'm mentioning it especially right now because a lot of funds and firms, they tend to miss reaching out to LPs or forget to reconnect a lot of the relationships that are pretty much essential to actually get them to put their money in future raises. So here I can see that I can set a reminder for myself and my colleague Rebecca and my colleague Monica, and I want this to be set in 3 months. And I want it to be about, actually, I can just tag here. Let's go with Rose Jubilee. Actually, it's right here. Dialllog's fundraising fund two, Rose Jubilee, and make sure to send an email in 3 months. And all I have to do is click save. And now not only me, but my colleagues are also reminded. You can only be reminded here if you'd like, but if you would like to also be reminded via email, then be sure to go to the menu, which is on the top right, it's a circle, and then you go to profile settings and the pop-up here will show up and it shows you notification settings. And here you can decide whether you can be notified about your reminders so that you don't miss anything. Now, also feel free to customize all the stages in here. So if you'd like to change any of the stages, feel free to do that. Adding a company is really simple. You can just go ahead and add company here if you would like as well. So if you just want to add one company or one independent person that is a potential LP, you can go ahead and add that in here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for fundraising. If you have any questions or feedback to share, please don't hesitate to let us know. And I hope this gives you a quick and simple overview. Thank you.